So of the morning, my Eve. Yes, it is Monday, December 2nd. It's been super duper long, but we're back. Okay? We're still doing Proverbs. We're still going to have to do Proverbs. We're actually bringing it back. Oh, the ops have been hot. Yesterday, I was supposed to do Proverbs 1. No. Freaking, I didn't even get to do it. But let's stay on 2 because today is the 2nd. And I need us to stay on beat because Proverbs 2 speaks about the benefit of wisdom, right? Okay. So let's find out the benefit of wisdom. And fun fact, wisdom is a spirit that anyone can obtain. Just ask the Lord. I kid you not. Also, with wisdom, it's actually a female spirit. There is proof of this in Proverbs, and there's actually proof of it in the book of Enoch. But anyway, let's get into this scrumptious word. My son. Oh, and we are doing King James Version, respectfully. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart unto understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and lifteth up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord. Oh, and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. That's such a beautiful verse. It's highlighted and it has a heart right next to it. So beautiful. Let's run that back. Rewind. For the Lord giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. Cool. We got that down pat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yo, that's a little hood movie insider. If you know, you know. But yeah, he layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. And you know, long time ago, there was this female rapper named Lauryn Hill. And she kind of, gave a little key to success in life. And that one song she has, girl, you better watch out. Yeah. The one dynamic, priceless line that was mentioned in that song that gets overlooked but overstated too many times but doesn't really get dug into. When your girl was like, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? Come again. So let's dissect that a little second, right? Because the thing is, right, the heart posture truly matters. I don't know who need to hear this. Hear me extremely well. The heart posture matters. To God, it matters more than your physical appearance, more than your accomplishments, more than your material things. All of that stuff is obsolete to him. He cares about your heart. He's a fruit inspector. Do you have any fruits of the Spirit? Are you working on your fruits of the Spirit? Are you trying to grow your fruits of the Spirit? Do you have agape love? First of all, is your name even in the Lamb's Book of Life? Huh? How would you know if your name is in the Lamb's Book of Life? Well, one, you would have accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior wholeheartedly. Two, you're going to get opposition from the enemy and his crew, like, frivolously. And, oh, yeah, another fun fact. You know how everybody always like, Satan busy, Satan, 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 Satan. Yo. Stop giving that child so much credit, all right? First of all, he's not even God. He's not omnipresent. So let's get that crystal saran wrap clear. He's not omnipresent and he is not God. He is not seeing and knowing all, right? Boom. But then Satan got a homeboy, right? Lucifer. Yeah, because of y'all lack of knowledge and lack of taking time to study, nobody took the time out to even find out. Them was two different people. Right, them was two different entities. So Satan and Lucifer is actually two different people. And then you got the spirit of Leviathan. That's the one that be in the water. So like when there's strange, mysterious deaths in the water, that's no coincidence. That's definitely demonic spirits in the water. Yeah, get into it. It's definitely spirits in the water. Then was actually the same spirits that stirred up the water when my daddy was on the boat with the gang. And they got like mad scared. And they woke him up because he was like peacefully resting, trying to get his sleep on. And they woke him up because of the storm. And he's like, yo, peace be still. He was talking to the spirits. He wasn't even talking to the water. Like, I kid you not. In certain places when it's like super windy, because I know I've had experiences where like I'm outside and first of all, like my daddy always tells me, daughter, you're my arrow, be on point. I'm like, yes, daddy. Beanie. So I go outside properly prepared, right? And for the most part. And while I am outside, I'll notice there'll be like, just don't even matter what season it's in. This is how you know. This is how you're going to know and confirm what I'm telling you. Just watch, listen, right? So, no matter the season, no matter the time, freaking wind come blowing like, and then like it'll try to blow trash in my eyes and stuff like, yo, all kind of stupid stuff to the point like stuff kept going in my eyes and I'm like, yo, what is happening? Like I low key used to be like to my daddy like, yo, I feel like there's like an attack on my eyes because like WTF. Yo, come to find out for real, it really is because his spirit comes through them. So them demons irritate a lot of people. So they try to stir up stuff. So now I have to do a whole regimen before I even go out. And sometimes if I forget, he'll remind me to do it. Pretty much, once you get that relationship with him, you're going to be able to command that wind to chill out. Like, relax with all of that. You're pretty much going to be able to be on some, like, peace be still. However, in the way you want to say it. But, yeah, like, pretty much legit. Like, I'm going to dive deeper into that in another video on another day. Because I don't want to get too sidetracked. Because I actually have some other stuff I want to talk to y'all about, too. Spiritual currency. Something very important that I need everybody to like get into, because like all jokes aside, that's a big thing that nobody focuses on, but it's highly crucial and detrimental that everybody has, first of all, a spiritual bank account, and then two, make sure they're stacking it daily. So I'm gonna do the breakdown on that after we finish Proverbs. After we finish this Proverbs. Yeah, we're on verse 8. He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserve the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh froward things, who leave the path of uprightness to walk in the way of darkness, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the frowardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they froward in their paths, to deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flattereth with her words, which forsaketh the guide of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God. For her house inclineth unto death, and her path unto the dead. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of life, that thou mayest walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. Yo, hear me well. Hear me well. A lot of people who you know are wicked, and you see them still bopping around, and you like, yo, they still bopping around. Yo, God is just gracious for real. He shows his grace and mercy to whoever, whenever, however. Even to people who take it for granted, don't appreciate it, things like that. However, understand that the more grace and mercy he gave you, ooh, my friend, you stacking spiritual RICO charges at that point. Yeah. Because think about this, right? If he's giving you let's say he give you grace and mercy to stop being wicked for 20 years, right? And them whole 20 years you just kept going because you like, well, he ain't do nothing yet. It's been 20 years. Yo, that's 20 years of wickedness of RICO charges you built up. You know that, right? Like, yo, spiritual RICO charges is a real thing. I need everybody to get that in their noggin boggin. Yo, spiritual RICO charges are a real thing. And don't you think for 1 millisecond my daddy don't know every thought, every word that never gets said. Those are RICO charges too. Especially when they're against the righteous who don't do anything like to you. Because you got some people who like see somebody with the spirit of God in them, the spirit of Christ in them, and a demon in them will irritate them and cause them to attack that person for no reason. You do have some people who are specifically sent on assignment to attack you. There's a difference. You got, yeah, it is crazy. But then you got some who just operate straight out of spirits of like envy, jealousy, hatred, maliciousness, covetousness. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. These are the type of people you definitely want to stay away from. Why? Because as we just read, the benefits of wisdom. See, because once you get wisdom, you have understanding that, yo, these ain't the type of people I need to hang around because their end is not going to be well. Because if you do real mathematics and like really sit down and really like be serious with yourself, There's no good reward for the wicked. I kid you not. There is actually a verse that speaks of envy rotting the bones. But look, y'all, real quick, because I know today is the 2nd and we're doing Proverbs 2, but I am being led to take you guys here really quickly to the 6 things doeth the Lord hate. And this is in Proverbs 6. Yea, 7 that are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Notice how he said a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. He didn't say a brain. He didn't say a person. That's how deep this is, y'all. He didn't even say the person. At that point, the person is not even a factor to him. That's just a vessel. Vessels are just shells. He literally says a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Now watch this one here, right? Because if our heart posture was no big deal to him, then why would one of the 6 things that's an abomination to him be a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations? Obviously, he care about our heart posture. Hello. Extremely he do. And that's why he's a fruit inspector, because fruits of the Spirit sprout from the heart. You will know them by their fruits of the Spirit. Test their spirits. Right? So if you're around someone who's just like malicious, wicked, envious, just always sowing that spirit of discord, yo, when you see stuff start getting a little stupid, like, nah, start calling them spirits out, because them is dead serious spirits. Like when somebody start acting like, yo, I don't even do this spirit of confusion, be bound up right now, salute to the pit of hell. But wait a minute. You gotta have spiritual currency in your bank account. Slow me down, daddy. Back me up. Bing bong. Back me up. Boop, boop, boop. Back me up, daddy. Hold up. Hold up. All right, let's bring it back a little bit. Let me bring it back a little bit. Okay, so boom. Spiritual currency. Let's get into that right now, expeditiously. Oh, wait a minute. Because we still doing these 6, 7 abominations. Right? With that heart that devises wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. So for y'all people that be quick to run and do mischief and wicked deeds, that's an abomination to God. Please don't think for 1 second he's not going to skate on your skull cap. And then also, let's not forget he's in control of every single thing, even the demons that torment you guys. News flash. So the same demons y'all cut deals with and make friends with and do all these wicked devices and schemes with and mischievousness with, them the same demons that when he tell them to turn on y'all, who you think who y'all think he gonna listen to? Y'all are the or the one who made them. Their creator who they gotta bow down to. They make y'all bow down to them. They make y'all run around like headless chickens. Y'all they little peon, little do boys. They got y'all doing all they dummy moves. If you really want to think about it and be technical with it, let's be technical with it now. In reality, they got y'all doing they dummy moves. They got y'all on they do boy moves. I mean, let's just look at it for how it is. Right? Because if you're being controlled by the spirit of jealousy, that spirit is sunning you. You're that spirit's do boy. I mean, I'm just keeping it a band. That's all I know how to do. I'm so sorry. So sorry. But yeah. So when you let the spirit of anger control you, You now that spirit's too, boy. Yeah. And see, the thing, like, with my daddy, like, with his kids, we know we can't even do too much stupidity out here in these streets, for real, because all jokes aside, I kid y'all not. The other day, I caught myself trying to take something into my own hands, like, like, yo, I kid you not. In the same process of me doing it, my daddy was checking me that fast, as if my whole body was a Nike sign. I got checked on site instantly, expeditiously. Sat me straight down for 2 days. I said, yes, daddy. You right. You got it. My bad. The princess is sorry. I'm sorry. Not my bad, daddy. Oopsie. You got it. You know what I mean? So anytime things happen and these spirits allow people to, you know what I'm saying, do certain things to trigger you, please don't feed into it, because I kid you not. When you call pointed and anointed, you're going to get spanked on sight, because he knows what the real behind the scenes is with that. You know what I mean? Don't ever think for 1 second nothing is never just like, everything is strategic, man. I kid you not. Guys, I beg. If you have not seen it yet, please set aside 3 hours to invest. For the sake of your life, for the sake of your soul, for the sake of your name, getting in the Lamb's Book of Life, for you keeping it there. Watch the James Kawaya testimony. When I saw that testimony, I kid you not, that was one of the best 3 hours I invested in my life. For me, that was an investment. Why? Because my soul and my spirit, man, grew so much. It was like not even funny. And I'm like not even joking. Like the elevation and graduation was just so amazing, because the way he broke it down. Because first of all, with James, he used to be a big African warlock. He was a big African warlock. And because over there in them foreign countries, they heavy on that. That's why in the beginning of the Bible, back in... Where are my bookmarks? This is stressing me. In the beginning of the Bible, when God got Moses to save the Israelites from Egypt, and he was telling his people, don't mess with them people from them foreign countries picking up their ways. These was the kind of stuff he was talking about. See, we didn't know that, because lack of knowledge, we perish from lack of knowledge. And because they get mixed and mingled over here, it's a whole... Child, that's a whole deep backstory. But anyway, I ain't even finna get into that right now. Bust it, right? He specifically told us not to mess with them people. And don't mess with they idols, and don't pick up they dirty, raunchy ways, man. A lot of times people are worried about, physical appearance, like physically looking clean, but they soul and their heart just be a mud pit, like just sloppy and disgusting. Like, if y'all could see how God see a lot of y'all hearts, ew. It kind of looked like... Matter of fact, thank you, Daddy. If anybody's ever saw the commercial when they show, like, the smokers commercial when you smoke cigarettes and the lungs be, like, mad black and crunchy like charcoal. No, like, that's literally how the wicked's heart looks to God. Like, it is nasty and it stings to him. He don't like it, y'all. It's no mistake that he said a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. He could have said a person. He could have said a man, a woman, them, they. No. He said a heart. Everybody got a heart. Whatever you want to identify yourself as under that demonic delusion, do you, boo. Do you, boo-boo. Cool. But as for me, I know who and what I am. Respectfully, faithfully, proudly, humbly. It's no coincidence that my daddy said that. No coincidence. And guys, I seriously need everybody to work on their heart posture. Like, all jokes aside. There's too many people running around here trying to look put together on the outside, and their hearts are trash. And then you got some people who, they can't even mask it. Like, you see it on them. You see they wickedness. Like, start tapping in with God and growing close with him and building a relationship with him. And ask him to start showing you how people look to him. Like, ask him to show you how people look to him. You will start seeing people totally different. I kid you not. People who you used to think was attractive, they won't even be attractive anymore. And some people who you thought were unattractive actually will start becoming attractive. It's so ironic. And it's crazy because the heart is something that we cannot see, but it's something that God cherishes so much. That's why he wants to live in it and reside in it. And that's why he tried to keep it clean, because once it get dirty, you gone. You like useless. But to be fair, in the word, they actually do tell us, God does tell us that the wicked were created for the day of their doom. Which is ironic because, God created everybody, and, he doesn't want anybody to perish. He didn't want anybody to perish. However, because of all the rebellion and the pride and everything, the path to righteousness is very narrow, but the road to hell is so broad, and it opens up more and more every day, because you have more people who are like seeming to just like willingly want to go there. Like, why? Like, you jealous of a person that bad that you willing to risk your whole life and go to hell eternally? Like, no, y'all gotta understand the depths of this, because all of that YOLO stuff, I need y'all to totally erase that from your mind. That song don't even exist no more. Please, just don't. Why? Because, sweetie, we're spirit beings. Once your vessel has ended its time, your spirit still has to go somewhere. When you wicked, it's going to the lake of fire. And like, say if you was like a person who was just so into sexual perversion, they literally have like this place down there in hell, bro. So one of their toys down there, just so you know, is a double. It's a oh my gosh. Ew. It's like 3 feet metal with metal spikes dildo. Yeah. But I don't even want to get into the rest of it, because metal spikes, my friend, I'm ready to lay out right now. I'm ready to save too many people just with that thought alone. Because I could think about the pain, and I don't want them to feel that for real, not eternally. Because remember, this is something you're going to have to feel eternally. You're not going to be able to take a break. Ain't no water breaks, ain't no beer break, ain't no alcohol break, ain't no soda break, ain't no juice break. There are no breaks. Ain't no breaks. That stuff is for real, yo. Like, I need y'all to understand the depths of this stuff. So back to these spiritual RICO charges. I ain't forget about that. I ain't forget about y'all. I got y'all right now. Okay. Spiritual currency. What is it? Spiritual currency is basically what covers your charges. Like, so it's like real money, but it's for the spiritual realm. Okay? So let's just say there's a demon that wants to torment you. If you don't have any spiritual currency, unfortunately, you're free game. Oh boy is scraping your scalp off the floor. Just so you know. How can you acquire spiritual currency, you may ask, for those who are trying to stop getting their scalp scraped off the floor by these demons? First of all, you're going to have to definitely humble yourself, because more than likely this is people suffering with the spirit of pride. Yo, that spirit of pride, Leviathan is no joke, bruv. Bruv, Leviathan is the spirit of pride. Yo, y'all. Check the community post. I'm going to repost the picture of the dictionary of demons where it shows you the demon of each sin. Like, they got the demon of gluttony, the demon of pride, that's Leviathan, a few other demons. All that. Is Amadeus there? Yo, I've been learning some demon names. Chill. I told you I graduated last time. Last time we was here, I told you I graduated. Yay. But no, so you humble yourself, you repent, and turn from your wicked ways, accept the Lord Jesus Christ into your heart, genuinely, humbly. The people you've been wronging and hurting and doing all that little witchcraft stuff to, those who you're able to, make amends with them. Let them know, confess to them, apologize to them. More than likely, most of them, I'm not going to hold y'all. We already know. We already know. Okay? My daddy has already prepped us, put us in the spirit of forgiveness to where we don't harbor or hoard any bitterness towards y'all. So when y'all do come to us with these confessions and apologies and all that, we can receive y'all wholeheartedly, open-heartedly, genuinely forgiving y'all, like for real. And you know what I'm saying? However, these people fall into two categories. You have Peters and then you have Judases. Asking God to show you who is vitally important. Because you don't want to make that mistake and let a Judas back in. No, you don't want to do that. No. The Peter is no problem. No problem for Peter. Peter, no problem. But Judas, we don't do. You stinking, we don't do. Boom. You're going to forgive him and all of that. Boom. Yeah, you guys are going to want to be in the Word. I definitely would suggest, me personally, with your new walk in Christ. Let me get my water. Give me a second, guys. With your new walk in Christ, you are going to want to get in the book of Proverbs, right? Because, okay, boom. Since 2000, I want to say 14, 15. Between 2014 and 15, that's when I started doing the Proverbs challenge. And the Proverbs challenge pretty much is just when you read that chapter of Proverbs for that day and you study it, meditate on it, see how it can apply to your life for that day, whatever. Boom. So I've been doing that since then. No less. However, Wisdom, that's my wife. We're locked in, baby. We're locked in. Yeah. That's my girl. That's my girl. She be putting me on. I love you, Wisdom, baby. Give me a kiss. Thank you. That's my baby. I love Wisdom. She's amazing. You're definitely going to want to get her. As we saw, she is a spirit. Excuse me. Yes, Wisdom is a spirit. And I just get so excited about Proverbs because, this book helped me out so much as far as in maturing in life. I mean, like, I kind of, like, was always mature a little bit because, like, well, like, kind of, like, fake because when I was young, I used to always hang around older people. But, yeah. This Proverbs challenge, it definitely helped me grow up the way my daddy needed me to, like, spiritually grow up. So, boom, back to the spiritual currency and how you guys can acquire it. We went over that. That's the repenting, humbling yourself, accepting the Lord in your heart, genuinely, humbly as your Lord and Savior, asking Him for forgiveness. And for those you've wronged, did all that witchcraft garbage and all that stuff to make them confessions and all that. Like I said, most of us, we already know. We already know. So just come on. Just come on with it because we already know. It's okay. We already forgave you. Even if y'all don't do the confessions, we still forgave y'all because that's our thing we got to do on our end. Because with forgiveness, it's always for the person that is offended. It's never for the offender. It's for the offendee. Because what happens is when you hold on to it, it's like you're eating poison. No, literally, you are eating poison. So holding on to unforgiveness, bitterness, actually anything that God don't like, you're pretty much eating poison because you're setting yourself up for death. But wait, because we was not done with them 6-7 abominations. Because he also doesn't like a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. So when y'all see people operating through that spirit of discord, trying to cause like problems between people, especially that little devious, orchestrated, demonic garbage against the God-ordained and God-orchestrated stuff, my friend, y'all end is worse than it is for the person who do it to somebody who not his child. Y'all are better off playing those games with people who are not my daddy's children. I'm just so serious because he do not play about us. Hear me and hear me well. My daddy don't play about us. You cannot see him, but he's real. Very much real. You can't see the air, but it's there. And you breathe it, and it's real. Oh, and that's my daddy's breath. He's so wonderful. His breath is just like so amazing. Everything about him is amazing, but like, yes, please. And so he's so gracious. His breath is our breath. And listen, if he felt like he wanted to take his breath from a wicked person, he can. The crazy thing is they will want to be somebody up there crying for mercy and wanting a saint to pray for them. But my friend, where was this energy when my daddy was at your heart, gently knocking? Huh? When he was coming in asking you to change your wicked ways. Where was that energy then? You ain't care about your health then. Because see, a lot of people think health is because of what you eat, how you eat, boom, bam, boom. Man, get out my face. If that's the case, they wouldn't have did so much fasting in the past. And you hear me? Look, Moses fasted for 40 days. My daddy fasted for 40 days. There's something phenomenal about that 40-day fast. I low-key want to grow up spiritually to the point where I reach that point. I'm not capping. I'm going to get there one day. Not, I don't know, but anyway. Anyway. So, the benefits of spiritual currency. I went over that in the beginning because, if there's a demon that want to scrape your scalp off the floor, if you ain't got no spiritual currency, you're free range. Now he's scraping your scalp off the floor and you wondering why your head feel like you about to die. Yeah, that's that spirit. That's that demon pounding your head in. And another fun fact, for those who struggle with certain sins, you may want to cut back on your sugar intake because Sugar actually feeds a certain demon. And actually, my God, thank you, Daddy. It actually feeds the demon that is spoken of in Matthew. What is that, Daddy? Matthew 17:11. Hold on. Hold on. Because in NIV, they took out a extremely crucial, they took out an extremely crucial verse in the NIV, and I'm not jacking that. That's why we kind of not doing NIV right now. I'm over here in 12. I'm talking about it's 17 right there. 17:11. 17:21. Thank you, Daddy. Right, because boom. Let me go back a little bit for y'all, right? Because this is in reference to a man that was demonically possessed. Fun fact. My daddy, his whole ministry was based on casting out demons. Not one time did he write a prescription, send nobody to a doctor. He didn't send nobody to a hospital, a clinic, a juju priest, a hoodoo priest. He didn't tell nobody to make no herb bath. No, put this charm under your pillow. None of that goofy, demonic, lowercase g God worshiping garbage. Right? He didn't tell him to do none of that. No. He cast demons out of people. Right? So look, because this is in reference to Jesus heals a demon-possessed boy. Actually, let me just start from the beginning. Yeah, thank you, Daddy. This is going to be verse 14 we're starting at. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic. My God, somebody pass me the broom so I could sweep these people off the floor real quick, because I know somebody fell out on the floor just then. Right. Lunatic is actually a spirit. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Autism? All of that other stuff, baby, these are spirits, right? Follow me. Keep up with me. More than likely, they're generational curses. It was a curse that was passed down, or it was a curse that was put over. But you would have to be spiritually in tune to know these things. See, this is the type of lack of knowledge that we perish from that my daddy is speaking about. Because when you lack the knowledge to understand that there are spiritual attacks being done against you, you're going to sit up there going to the doctor thinking they're going to fix you. First of all, the doctor's job is not to fix you. Let's just be crystal saran wrap clear on that. The doctor's job is never to fix you. How are they going to make money if you get well? If you come to the doctor sick, right? You one patient, you come to the doctor sick, and they heal you. You like, oh my goodness, I'm healed. Oh my God, I don't need you no more. Well, hell. The doctor like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, you don't need me no more. Because now I don't got no money no more. But wait, because now what if it's only one person that's sick, right? Right. So what do you have to do? Get a bunch of people sick. Hello? It's science, not rocket science. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So that's why they pump us with this, that's why they pump us with this stuff that they pump us with. And that's why they always try to make us eat. That's why they always try to push food and always try to get people put stuff in their belly. Yo, we got to be careful what we putting in our belly. My friend, be careful what you put in your belly, yo. You don't even know how much witchcraft get cast over this food so much to the point where if you're not blessing your food, my friend, you're picking up stuff by the way of your belly. Ay, contila. But let us continue. Because the son is a lunatic and sore vexed. For oft times he falleth into the fire and oft into the water. Oh my gosh, the boy, look, the demon was throwing the boy into the fire and the water. The demon up there trying to burn the boy, trying to drown the boy. Mind you, This is a young boy. This is why it is stated in the Bible by my daddy, highly important in Proverbs, because Solomon, hey, my boy Solomon was a goat, but that man, he dropped the ball. I'm not going to lie. He dropped the ball by the way of the cat, chasing that cat. He couldn't be satisfied with the one woman that God wanted him to be with. So because he couldn't tame that spirit of lust and his eyeballs went to wandering, Solomon ended up with a woman that was his biggest downfall and caused the hand of God to be removed off his life. Can you imagine? So anytime we get with people who are outside of the will of God for our lives, I kid you not, it don't go how you want it to go. It's not gonna ever go how you want it to go. I promise you. And the ones that God do ordain and want to be together are the ones that people will fight tooth and nail to try to keep apart. And unfortunately, because of their pride, a lot of them end up being taken out behind it. And it's sad because it's like, you weren't, like, was you put here for that? I'm confusion. Were you put here for that? Was that your assignment? Because what was your assignment? Surely it wasn't to come in. Anyway, you got to watch out for these little black mambas bopping around here. Okay? There's a lot of black mambas bopping around here, yo. They running around here mad quiet and tee. You bend the corner, they bite you out of nowhere. You like, yeah, right. Watch them black mambas. I promise you, you got a bunch in your circle right now. You probably sitting next to one of them right now. People playing with y'all phones. They playing with the communication thing. Look, they playing with my voice now because they know the truth is coming out. One thing about it, he don't be wanting that truth to come out. But baby, listen here. It's going to come out either way, big baby. Either way, this truth finna be heard. And make sure it's a bird in the window so he could tell it on the mountain, B. But let's get back into this juicy, delectable, wonderful word. Yeah. Right? Because the boy, excuse me, the demon was throwing the boy into the fire in the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him to me. Right? Now, mind you, in reality, like, my daddy knew the scoop for real. I don't even know why he did that like that, but because he knew they didn't know. So, boom, right? And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Oh my gosh. It took the big dog. Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why. Verse 20, but tell you why. And Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall move, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out by prayer and fasting. I'm going to read 21 for you guys again, then I'm going to break it down. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So, the specific demon that the boy was struggling with, the boy would have had to been brought up in the right way in the Lord, which would have been through prayer and fasting. Okay. Now, There's no coincidence as to why he said fasting, because things get put in the food, which go in our mouth, in the belly. Boom. Oh, but then too, guys, in the community post, if you scroll some bits, you'll see a page from the Dictionary of Demons that talks about a specific demon that possesses only virgin boys. Only virgin boys. Like, it only possesses virgin boys. You have to be a boy and you have to be a virgin. From my knowledge, the average baby boy, when he's born, little wah, when he's born out the womb, he a virgin. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. So if that baby is not covered in the blood of Jesus and that baby is not brought up in the proper way, that baby is a free crib. Yeah, I'm going to go New York slang really quickly. It's a free crib for that demon. Because see, okay, our hearts are the equivalents of the crib. Our cribs, right? The crib is where you lay your head at. Why I call it the crib? Because see, that's just a term that was used a lot growing up in New York. But I had to ask my daddy when I was down south. I'm like, yo, why we used to say that? Like nobody was in the baby crib. Like, why we say the crib? And he's like, daughter, for you, the significance of that is, and his other children, my siblings, is that, right? A crib is literally a place where a baby rests at. So these, whether it be an apartment, a condo, a house, a loft, whatever a hut, whatever you decide to live in, that's your crib. That's not your home. I need everybody to be crystal saran wrap clear on that. That's not your home. That's not your home. I don't care if you own the title and the deed and you think you own the land. That's not your home. Newsflash. Because the people who was before you who thought they owned it, guess what? They're not there anymore. Because they either in the ground. Exactly. Remember I told y'all earlier, this is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. We're all spirit beings. So with that being said, that spirit gonna have to go somewhere. The cool thing about it is, once you accept Christ in your life, he's gonna come back and reign on the earth. See, we don't even be paying attention to that stuff because this stuff be right in our face. This is why we need to take care of the earth, because he's going to come back and reign on the earth. So those who are in the Lamb Book of Life, we're going to be reigning and chilling on the earth. This is literally our land. Like, all jokes aside, this is our land. This is our land. This is our home. And then when my daddy's ready to, he's going to uproot all the wicked out of it. And there's going to be another lake of fire. So while you guys have a chance now, I beg you guys, anybody who may be struggling with pride or anything like that, please, 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 please put it to the side and do the right thing, man. Do the Spike Lee right thing. You know what I mean? Because in reality, it's for the sake of your soul. And it's not even about the people you offended, because all jokes aside, if they one of my daddy kids, like if they one of my siblings, man, nobody thinking about them little petty misdemeanor charges. To us, them petty misdemeanor charges, like all that stuff y'all do against us, that's petty stuff. That's misdemeanor stuff. We ain't on that. But then now, the spiritual RICO charges that the wicked acquire, that's heavy weight. And that's not good weight. And God actually spoke about one of his ways of like wrath and judgment on the wicked is inflammation. So you know how like they got that saying like, oh, I'm big boned. No, your bones are inflamed. You're wicked. Get your heart right. Get your heart right. So back to this crib thing, right? That's the crib. Where you lay your head and rest at. So, yeah. If you want, yeah, you can adopt that term. It's cool. It's cool. But look, now keep in mind, with God, our hearts, that's our crib for him. So boom, he's gonna knock at the door like company do, you know, boom, 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 boom. Right? He's at the heart. He's at the door of the heart, you know. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. But no, so once you let him in, right? Okay, because what happens is when he's not in there, it's like mad dark and dirty. It is mad dark and dirty. How is it dark and dirty? First of all, because he is the light, duh. Second of all of the unresolved spirits that are harboring and hoarding in there and hanging out in there, they're like literally filthying up your crib. So like the spirit of like envy, hatred, jealousy, maliciousness, lying, coveting, like those are all like nasty spirits that are literally just like hanging around cooling jets in your heart, like, you know what I'm saying? And so when the Holy Spirit come up in there, it's like, yo, maintenance. Everybody gotta go. Bing, 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 bing. Start kicking everybody out. Bing, 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 bing. One by one. Yo, I kid you not, it's not an overnight process, but it's worth it. My daddy is the best janitor, and he has the swaggiest janitor suit. Don't you ever try to play my daddy like a peon. Sweetie. His clothes is royalty. Honey. The boys were shooting dice for his robe. You better understand how important they knew how important that robe was. They were shooting dice for that robe. Get into it. But no, so once he's there, right? It's up to us to then allow him to invite company in, right? Who's the company? Shoot, you got love, patience, mercy, forgiveness, long-suffering, humbleness, joy. You know, the gang, the squad. Yeah, that's gang. You know, they come in, chill out, cool jets and stuff, you know, brighten up the place, lighten up the place, you know, make it all pretty and nice up in there, smelling all nice in there and all that. You feel me? Yeah, super duper. But you're going to want to keep them there because they're going to keep the place straight to where every time the Holy Spirit come, he like, I'm liking in her. Oh, yeah, baby, it's nice in her. I can get cozy in her. Because, see, when it's dark and dirty, he can't get cozy in there. Where he going to get cozy at if it's dark and dirty? He ain't even got nowhere to sit. Hello. So may we start focusing more so on the appearance of our heart to God than we focus on our outer appearance. It's just something to think about. Fasting is also something to think about. If you can, just start light. Like, if you wake up early, if you're like an early bird, try not to eat until afternoon. Excuse me. Ooh, if you a late bird, if you a late bird, probably like after 3, after 6. But just resist, be resilient, and make sure before you eat, please, before you eat, read the Proverbs of the day. I'm going to try to get back into doing these, like being on top of my stuff, doing them again daily, because I feel like, what's the name? Like, I thought y'all was good, man. I feel for y'all. Like, they still gooking? All right, daddy. Back to the basics. We got to go back to the basics. I thought we was ready to graduate and move to the next level, but we got to go back to the basics because apparently it wasn't gotten. The wisdom ain't been gotten. Doggone it. No. Now, you're going to also want to make sure every day you are... Ooh, snap. Goodness gracious, I almost had a heart attack. Sorry, Daddy. Give me a kiss. Sorry, Daddy. Whew. Page almost tore. Y'all almost lost it. Whew. In napkin. Look, 139. So, actually, no, y'all. You know what? Don't even sleep on Psalms 139. Just, when you get the chance, read the whole Psalms 139. But... for the sake of, everybody on this microwave impatient, I don't have time mindset. And you don't want to feel like, I don't want to feel like, I'm overwhelming you guys or, anything like that. Start small. Just do these 2 verses, right? 23 and 24. Psalms 139. You're going to ask Lord, search me, O God, and know my heart. There is a specific reason why David said that. David wrote this song. This is the same David that slew Goliath. This is the same David that was up against Saul with that. This was King David. The little shepherd boy that was anointed and appointed to be the king. Never sleep on a person's stature. My daddy will use whoever. And he dresses vessels up however he chooses. Never underestimate my daddy's vessels. A lot of times, low-key, he'll make us like David's. Little, tiny little... things that look like little tiny pianos. Just looking like, come play with me. Come play me. Come try. That's my daddy setting y'all up for heavy traps. Please don't do it. Yeah, because David was a man after God's heart. And, David got a special... God had a special spot in his heart for David. And fun fact, David actually, so he had a little issue with a little spirit of lust or whatever. And he had one of his soldiers had this wife that he liked or whatever, Bathsheba. So, your boy David, he got a little caught up with God a little bit, a little bit. And he had Bathsheba's husband killed so he could sleep with her. Well, actually, he slept with her. Excuse me. Rewind. He slept with her. Got her pregnant. Had her husband killed because he wanted, he didn't want no discrepancies. But he humbled himself. He went and fasted and prayed. He felt bad about it. God took that baby from Bathsheba. Y'all ain't finna have this baby. Don't play with me, bro. Because first of all, ain't nobody even tell you to do that. Second of all, but fun fact, Bathsheba is Solomon's mama. And so because that spirit of lust was not dealt with that David had, it transferred over to Solomon. So I go more into depth into that in the spiritually how do you have kids video for anybody who's interested in listening and going more into that topic, because that's a very super important topic that I think people should seriously take a little bit more seriously, because these are spiritual demons that we can inherit unknowingly and think that they're just like characteristic traits or just things that we're just born with. Nah. I mean, yeah, but no. Because remember, everything is spiritual. And that's still a spirit. And he was born with it. It is his spirit. But anyway. Right? Try me. And know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. I cannot tell y'all how important saying this is, because it shows you the stuff that God doesn't like about you. And it can give you the opportunity to either correct it or just, meet your end or whatever. But yeah, that part, that way, all day, every day, any day. He don't play. It's my daddy. I love you, daddy. No, so look. Okay. Right? Now, boom. You're also going to want to be working on your fruits in the spirit. Why? Because let's jump over to the book of Matthew really quickly. Because in Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 3, verse 10. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore, every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Whew. Good Lordy. Burn, baby, burn. Oh dear. Alrighty, so then, right, the fruits of the Spirit are located in the book of Galatians. Galatians, where you at, baby? Come here and talk to me, Galatians. Alright, Ephesians, baby. Thank you. So the fruits of the Spirit is located in Galatians 5. Right, verses 22, 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Temperance is self-control. For the throwbacks, they know that one. Gang, gang. But yeah, temperance is just pretty much self-control. Now, self-control should be exercised all the way around. And when we don't, there's repercussions for it. I told y'all what happened to me the other day. So, please. But look, right? So, okay. Now, oh boy. Because I want to do, I really want to do Galatians 5, but I'm all the way over. And I don't know how this is going to go. If I'm even be able to, I don't know, but let me see. Anyway, we love you guys so much. Please, if you have not already given your heart to Christ, don't wait another second. Do it now. Do it now. You know what I'm saying? Do it now. Do it now, baby. Don't wait. Yeah. And once you do it, like I said, remember, you're going to start doing your Proverbs, breaking it down. And also, pick a standout verses. Which verses stand out to you? I actually forgot to do my standout verse, which kind of sucks. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I'll try to post it in like the and either like the comments or the yeah, probably in the comments or something. But yeah, doggone it. Let me see. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be 6. That one got a line and a heart. Baby, all day. Little cloudy highlighters. Well, some pastel highlighters. Them things so cloudy and muggy. But anyway, right, I gotta go over that with the glitter ones. Anyway, we love you guys. Don't forget to, after you accept him in your heart, make sure you're doing Psalms 139 verses 23 and 24. And also working on your fruits of the Spirit, which is located in Galatians. I'm going to also write this in the description box for you guys. Galatians 5, chapter 5, verses 23 and 20. I'm sorry, verses 22 and 23. I got to use the bathroom, so I'm trying to like... Yo, chill. Time out, y'all. Time out. Don't do me like that. Chill. And, you're just going to want to make sure that in all you're getting, that you're getting understanding and you're increasing your wisdom and knowledge. Because, when the Bible say we perish from lack of knowledge, that thing is so true and so deep. My goodness. And the knowledge that we perish from is so crazy because it's so simple. Like if you invest those 3 hours to watch that James Kawaya video, this is the type of lack of knowledge that we perish from. And it's crazy because like I said, like even with the guy, like with the demon possessed son, like he could have easily tried to take him to a doctor. You're gonna take the baby to the doctor. It's a whole demon whipping the baby in the head, throwing him in the fire, in the water. Like, come on, what the doctor would have did? He just giving you a bill, making you waste money, throwing you into poverty. They be getting me tight. Because we got to still do our chit-chats and stuff. We coming back with the chit-chats. And baby, I'm about to do a whole nother channel where I'm really going to get to let loose. Because right now I'm keeping it mad PG, but I need a rated R channel. Because I need to really turn up and really reach some skull cats. So listen. Listen, please. Stay on the lookout for that. But yeah, we definitely got to do these. We got to get back in the chit chats with Molly, because baby, we got the chit chat. There's been a lot of stupidity going on, and it's the end of the year, baby. We got to do the end of the year roundoff. So listen, right? We love you guys. Please stay humble, stay safe, focus on your spiritual currency, please, guys. There's nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with money, wanting money, things of that nature. However, God does not want us to be worship. God does not want us to be worshiping it to the point where we up there chasing it and not Him. Because remember, He said, seek ye the kingdom first and all these things will be added to you. He didn't say seek ye the dollar first, then all these things will be added. The kingdom is not the dollar. The kingdom is your soul. The kingdom is, souls is the goals. How about that? Souls is the goals. Okay? We love y'all. Later.